Hi everyone, Emily Hay here, and in today's video I am showing you how to get a domain and how to set up a company email account for your real estate investing business. Now just to recap, when you're starting a new real estate investing business, there are four main steps that you must complete in order to create your business's foundation. Even if you're an established investor, you may also want to complete a few of these steps if you're expanding your business, perhaps you're rebranding, or maybe you just have never taken the time to do a few of these steps. Now the four steps are picking a company name, which is step one, and that is the video that I first released last week. Step two, getting a domain and setting up professional company email. Step three, getting a company phone number and address. Finally, step four, a fun part, getting your company logo. Now I'm breaking these steps down into four individual videos, and in today's video we're covering step two, how to get a domain and set up that professional company email. Now, the two main reasons that you're going to want to get a domain and set up professional email is so one, you have an online address for your real estate investing business website, and two, you want to host a professional business email account so you can stop using your personal Yahoo or Gmail accounts. Now, even if you're not setting up your website right away, purchasing a domain is a step in the right direction towards building your new business. And consistency through your company name, website domain, and the email account is all very important to come across as a professional real estate investing powerhouse. Now, in order to get a domain and set up an email, we're going to head on over to GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com is where I purchase all of my domains. Their site will allow you to check and see if your ideas or your business names are available. I've had really good experiences with GoDaddy. I've called their customer service line a few times and they've always answered my questions thoroughly and have really friendly representatives. Now, to purchase a domain, here we are at GoDaddy's homepage. If you've never used GoDaddy before, you're going to need to create an account, and that's what I've done. I've set up a test account here. So to purchase your domain, you're going to want to make sure if it's available. So let's try testthisexample.com. We'll search. Great, wonderful. You can see from right here that the testthisexample.com is available. Now, right here in this box, you're going to see that you have the option to purchase a number of suffixes on this domain. As you see, .com, info, net, org, probably some of these you have never seen or even heard of. I've read many theories about whether or not you need to purchase all of the suffixes, such as you may want to use the different domains later for different services that your business offers. I've also heard that by purchasing more of the domains, it can give you more search engine power. And also, this one's very logical, that if you want to be sure that other people don't purchase the other suffixes someday, then you obviously need to buy them yourself today. Now, I have personally purchased the .biz and .info in addition to .com. I have purchased those suffixes before, but not all of them. And also, as you see right here, the different suffixes are sold at different prices. So let's select .com, of course. We'll go with .info since it's pretty inexpensive. And we'll try the .biz just because it's also on the inexpensive side. We're going to continue to registration. As you see, you're getting prompted to look at discounted bulk domain pricing, but I just advise you not to spend more than you need to right now. So we'll say no thanks. Now, as you go to the registration page, there are a couple things I'd like to highlight. Right here, you can opt to pay for your domain registration for different lengths of time. Now, I personally choose 3 years for my .com domain, and I've selected 1 year for the other suffixes. So we're going to click View and Edit All Domains. And this is where we'll say 3 years for .com, and we'll just purchase 1 year for info and 1 year for biz registration. Now, I chose 3 years for .com because I read that it can impact the search engine's ability to consider the domain a serious presence, as opposed to a one-time quick purchase from someone that may just want to sell off the domain. And also, you will receive a notification as your domain registration is about to expire, so I just don't want to pay more up front than I need to. I can always renew the 1 year suffixes down the road. Now, another thing to point out here is that there's an upsell option for the domain to be certified. Now, I have never purchased that option because I haven't found the need to put the certification seal on my sites. If you scroll over the I, it gives you a little update as to what that is. I can see how the seal would make people feel more comfortable if they're purchasing something from a site. It's good to know that any place you put your credit card information is legit, but maybe your real estate investing business isn't selling anything from the site. So it just might not be necessary to spend the money there. And as you see at the bottom of GoDaddy's website, here's their certification seal if you'd like an example. Now under privacy, you'll see the option for private registration. I feel this is a very necessary upsell that's worth your money. So when someone searches for your domain, if private registration is not selected, anyone in the world will be able to view your name, home address, contact information associated with that domain. You pay for the private registration for the same duration of the domain registration, so it ends up being a couple of bucks a month, and it's very worth it to keep that information confidential. Now, I don't purchase it here because this upsell, this deluxe upsell, gives you business registration. I didn't need that. There's an option later where I'll show you to get the private registration. What I mean by getting a professional company email is setting up email addresses like tom@wholesaleproperties.com instead of tomwholesaleproperties@gmail.com, which automatically is going to make your business look more polished and professional. Now, to set up company email, you can go about doing this in one of two ways. For each domain that you purchase, GoDaddy gives you one email account credit. So for example, today we're purchasing 3 domains, so you will have the ability to create 3 email addresses at no additional charge. And as you can see here, under the Activate Your Domain section, you are prompted for the email upsell. This is the other way that you can set up your professional company email addresses. If you know today that you will need more accounts than domains you're buying, then go ahead and purchase the email hosting for 5 accounts. I believe you get the 2 gigs storage for $250 a month. That's a nice low fee. But I just recommend you don't purchase the email option today because, again, why spend more than you have to in the beginning? And you can always upgrade accounts or buy more later. Then we're going to complete your checkout. Now here is where I recommend you start selecting private. I select private for .com. Since it's 3 years you registered for .com. Select private for the info and select private for biz. Now once you've paid for your domains, we're going to go through here and complete your checkout. I'm not going to move that far because, like I said, it's an example site. But what's going to happen once you paid for your domains, here's how you're going to access your email credits. You're going to go up to My Account, this My Account tab, after you're all checked out and paid. Now, once you're under My Account, you see this left sidebar. After you've purchased your domains, you will see a prompt over here that says email. You're going to click on that and you'll see how many email account credits you have. Like I said, the number of credits is the same number of the domains that you purchase because, again, you get 1 free email account per domain. So you'll click on Use Credit and it will prompt you to set up your accounts. This is where you can say tom@wholesaleproperties.com. Perhaps you want to do an info or sales at wholesalepropertyshop.com as an example. And then to access the account, you can simply log into GoDaddy and click Check My Webmail. And again, you'll see that on this sidebar. When you log into your account, you'll see Check My Webmail. And you access this new inbox just like you would log into a Gmail or Yahoo account through those search engines. So also, if you have someone with a little advanced knowledge on email forwarding, you can either have this email account forwarded into your outbox or other email application so you don't have to log in through GoDaddy. And if you have any trouble with this, please call the friendly GoDaddy customer service representatives that I referred to earlier. It's not too tricky to have more professional email set up. I think you'll be a lot happier. So now you can look forward to having polished company emails. What I'd like you to do is use your new company email to subscribe to my newsletter. I look forward to filling you in on the next videos, steps 3 and 4. As you can see, we'll go over company address and phone number, and step 4, getting a company logo, which is very fun. So I look forward to being in touch with you soon, and please let me know if you have any questions anytime. Thanks.